it's me, Kristen. So, let's see. I wore my penguin shirt today. I went to the doctor, got my injection of antipsychotic meds. And I had just a follow-up appointment. Um, I haven't been able to get my COVID vaccine yet because I'm not old enough. It was surprising. I'm pretty old. And I'm not an essential worker, like a nurse or anything. So I have to wait. My mom got her vaccine on Friday, because she's over, you have to be over 70 or 65 in Washington State. So she was excited about getting her vaccination. She's like, everybody's getting it but me. But yeah, I can't wait until I can get mine. I hope I don't have any adverse reactions. So the Johnson & Johnson one should be coming out this week, I think. And as far as I've read, it's a single dose in vaccination. So like my mom is gonna have to get 2 injections because she got she didn't say if she got Moderna or what was the other one? Pfizer, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I guess I should ask her. But, yeah, so it's kind of exciting that we're getting vaccinating done. There's still a lot of people left to vaccinate. But it seems like they're picking up the pace a little bit. I don't know about in other countries. I have a friend in South Africa, and he said that, 0 people have been vaccinated. I'm like, oh, my God. Well, it's because he said that they got, 1 million vaccines from India or something, but then, South Africa has a different variant of the virus, which is the vaccine isn't as effective, so that's going to be the thing, I think, is, can these vaccinations combat the new variants? I think they have said so far that they will, but it might be something we'll have to get, a yearly vaccination for COVID or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But I hope you guys will all get your vaccination because that's really important. Especially to have herd immunity. And in case you haven't heard what herd immunity is, it's basically so they need to get a huge percentage of the population vaccinated so that the herd of people, basically lots of people, will protect those who can't get vaccinated for whatever reason. So that herd immunity works for flu vaccinations or any vaccine, polio, measles, mumps, whatever. So in addition to having the single protection of, the vaccination just for yourself, it's important to have the vaccination to promote the herd immunity for the community so that people who are more vulnerable or can't get vaccinations are protected as well. So I hope you'll all get vaccinated, and if you can. Yeah, so I think I might be able to get mine maybe the end of the month or April. I don't know. I hope it doesn't go to May, but because I have pre-existing conditions, so I should be able to get mine in the next section of people, unless they change that around or something. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi. I'm still going to school. This term I'm taking a history of Mexico and Brazil and a computer science class about operating systems. So, the history of Mexico and Brazil is really interesting. It's surprising I haven't really ever studied the history of Mexico and Brazil, because I don't know, they just don't teach that in school unless you specifically learn about it, which you don't in most situations. thought it was interesting that from about 1930 to 1980, Mexico had basically one political ruling party that was called the PRI, and basically they kind of like it wasn't a dictatorship exactly, but it was kind of like they had the same party for all those years, and it actually created a lot of stability in the economy and in the political situation, which I thought was really interesting. Not that it was, but it was like not really representative of the people's wishes exactly, because they'd have like elections and the ruling party would always win. So I thought that was interesting. And now, towards the last part of the term, we're learning about Brazil, because we spent the first part of the term learning about Mexico, and we kind of started, it's basically the history of Mexico and Brazil in the 20th century. So we started learning about Mexico and the Mexican Revolution. Boy, that sounded like a terrible time to be alive. Oh my God. And then, and I'm also taking a computer science operating systems class. So one day I was bored and like anxious, trying to get my work done, but couldn't get it done. I have so many, sometimes it's so hard to get things accomplished. Anyway, so I was like, let's look up Linus Torvalds. He's the guy who made Linux. So I'm like, I heard that he lived in Portland, so I'm like, wow, that's so cool. Maybe I should email him and see if he wants to talk to our class. Like, I didn't expect that he would, but I'm like, I'll just ask him if he wants to do a Zoom meeting with our class. So I found his email online. I didn't even know if it was really his email, but it was. And I'm like, hi, would you like to come have a Zoom meeting with our class and be a featured speaker? I said, I'm sure my teacher wouldn't mind. And then he actually wrote back, and he's like, oh my God, I hate video chats and all that. So, but he said he'd answered questions that we put together. So I gathered some questions from people in class, my teacher, and some people on Facebook and stuff, and submitted the questions to him, and he actually answered and gave really thorough, amazing answers. He was very kind and funny. It was really cool. So that was kind of like my excitement for the term. But just if you want to read the questions and answers, just let me know, and I can email them to you or whatever. So I guess that's it for now, as it's kind of long. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, and don't forget to get vaccinated. Okay. Be safe out there. Okay, bye.